You guys came up here yesterday. How confident were you that you were going to come out of here with a win?
Well, you know, you always believe you're going to win. We prepare hard. But what we wanted to do was we wanted to make sure that we had a game with the offense and the defense and the special teams, you know, put it together in the same day. You know what I mean? You know, defense kind of let the offense down last week. And we see what we're capable of when all three phases are going. You know, we can make for an easy football game.
What's that like when you're on the sideline, the offense is doing what they're supposed to do, special teams doing what you're supposed to do, and now you guys come on the field?
It's great because you can breathe. You know, so you can go out there, you know, if you get them 3 and out, you're going right back to the bench, and the offense was doing their thing. You know, that the offense can continue moving the ball down the field, and they had their number. They were running the ball good, everything was setting up well. So you want to just give them the football and just watch them work.
You talk about the 3 and outs. There were so many of them.
Well, you know, I mean, last year we prided ourselves on being, you know, great on third down, getting guys in third and long. And we haven't been, you know, we've been getting guys in third and long. I think we have 26 in the first three weeks. But then we're giving up over 50%. That's uncharacteristic of our football team. You know, this was the first week where our defense didn't even get a game ball after a win. You know what I mean? And we kind of noted that, and we understood the message that Rex was sending. You know, expectations are high on that side, and they should be. You know, for us to get back to where we want to go as far as statistics-wise and, you know, play-wise, we got to get out on third down. You know, because we put ourselves in a bit of a hole.
There's a lot of talk of, you know, last week.
They said you was done, LT. Looking good, bro. Got plenty of juice, boss. Quit hating.
They said after last
San Diego,
week.
go so.
They said after last week, you know, that was a big win, and then you have the Monday game. You guys didn't make this a trap game. It was more of a statement game.
Exactly. I mean, trap game. It's a divisional game. You know, for us to be where we want to be, we have to win our division. And, you know, this divisional opponent, they count for 1.5. You know, we'll see those guys again, and the expectation is to win that too. Because if you win your division, we don't want to get to the end of the season like we did. And if this team wins, if this team loses, we're in. You know, we just want to take care of our business and leave our destiny in our own hands.
Talk about LT. What's it like watching him?
Hey, like I told you guys, I know y'all think we just be blowing air for butts. But, you know, when I played him last year in the playoffs, I said this guy has a lot of juice left, and he's still making the cuts. You know, they just weren't committed to running the football. I knew if we put a player like that behind our line, that he'll be great. You know, and it's no surprise to me. But also, what I think he added to our team is his ability to catch the ball out the backfield. You know, because I think last year teams were when TJ was in there, you know, they can kind of come and put more rush fronts. And then when Leon was in there, they can come back and say, okay, let's play it more, just draw, screen, things like that. With LT, you have no idea because he can do it all. You know, so I think that's the benefit to add him to our football team. And then when you put the banner ram and shine green, now you wear guys down.
It's safe to say, I know you're going to enjoy this win, but you'll be ready for Monday night.
Exactly. I mean, we're coming back home. You know, Brett's coming back to a place he played. You know, I didn't play with him, but I'm sure these guys will be jacked up, and I'm sure he'll be jacked up as well. We're going to have to match their intensity. They're coming off a bye, so I'm sure they're going to break our film down, have an extra week to get a great game plan. We're going to have to match their intensity, have a great, you know, front seven on defense, and they also have a great front seven on offense, and they're going to try to establish Adrian Peterson. And it's a game, you know, I love playing these type of games. It's a game where, you know, I have an opportunity to make huge impact.
With 3 guys down, is that your defense play today? Is that a testament to Rex's defense or system, or just players?
Players buying into the system. You know, Rex knows what kind of players fit in his system. You know what I mean? But no, make no bones about it. You have great position players as well. You know, and you know, that's beautiful when it matches up like that. You have the personnel, you have the system. You know, we have no excuses not to be dominant.
When you guys came up the tunnel today, nobody was smiling or anything. How was it?
I mean, because, you know, we're disappointed how we've been performing on defense. You know, we have a high standard, you know what I mean, and for us to be 20th in the league in defense, you know, it's an embarrassment. You know what I mean? We wanted to get back to it. And we know all we had to do was get off the field on third down. You know, we've been allowing teams penalties. You know, let's cut the penalties out. Let's get off the field on third down. Let's play our technique. You know, like I said earlier in the week, you know, we made the adjustment to how teams are playing us. You know, what they're trying to do on third down is untraditional, you know, and it's unique just for us. You know, you watch teams on third down, you know, against other teams, it's something totally different. So we have the coaching staff and the players that can make the adjustments. I think we made the adjustments this week, you know, and got off the football field.